what I do, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm just leaving my place. It's another beautiful sunny San Diego day, but I also am starting to get kind of nervous because we hardly got any rain this year, and last year's fire season was pretty brutal. But we're in May and it's already looking like it's the middle of July, so it might be really bad fire season this year. We'll see. But regardless, we are headed to go look at an old BOBCAT excavator that is roughly the size of my 3055, I believe. I haven't seen it yet in person, so we're on our way to go check it out. I'm on my way to go pick up my buddy Neil, and then we're headed up into the hills where this excavator is. And she's an oldie, but I think she's gonna be a goodie, so we'll see if we can get it started up, see if we can get loaded up on the trailer, and then yeah, we'll see how this day goes. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go ahead and jump into this video.
It's over here. You just can't, you gotta drive it like a tank.
Drive it like a what?
Like a tank. Don't be spinning it around too much.
Well, I'm not.
Because it goes clunk. Yeah, you know, I came back after burying my son. This is what I got. Yes. And
how much does this machine weigh?
13,000 pounds. So basically this, 13,500 pounds. The trailer's 6,000 pounds. And then you add all the buckets and everything.
Okay.
So usually when I tow it, it's basically like 22,000 pounds. I mean, well, I supported our whole family for 13 and a half years.
With this?
With this and that.
Nice.
13 and a half years. And I was, sole income.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of getting out there. The problem is California and all the emission laws, so I had to shut down.
Dude,
I couldn't afford to go buy a brand new excavator, brand new skid steer, brand new 10-wheeler.
Watch in the middle of this thing or what?
We're good until we're not good.
All right, I'm going to get on the trailer, I think, and watch it.
I like that. We're good until we're not good. Dude, that's bonkers. Yeah, watch him. Looks like it's got a hydraulic. It's got hydros on it.
Whoa.
This guy's a cowboy. So it might take the back end of my truck up. He says we're good. All right.
There's my head over there. Back to the camp and up the front.
Okay. I think it's straighten out.
Straighten out, yeah.
It sounds healthy though.
It does, it does.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Load this thing up too.
Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed when I came in here.
It's 4-wheel drive.
Hey, horsies.
Coming up really is.
You guys clear? I'm gonna be pulling out right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right, so we successfully got this old girl loaded up. We're just gonna pull out on the street now so we can get some buckets loaded up from the side because there's not a whole lot of room. And there's a bunch of horse stables right there. So trailer feels pretty solid though. So I feel like this guy is like the older, more experienced version of me. You guys can see that he's got a homemade water buffalo over there also. And he's got little piles of rock. This dude is me to a T. All right, so we just pulled into Jason, the mechanics. We're gonna go ahead and get the excavator unloaded. It is pretty sketchy, so we're gonna use a strap so the cab doesn't rock like it used to. And then, yeah, we'll get it off, get it up the hill. Should be good. Toggle for the back. You're good, you're good.
Good?
I thought his toggle for that back alarm would still work. see the previous owner tried to put some nuts on here and they just fell off. So this whole part right here will separate from the tractor.
Pretty good.
All right, so I'm just pulling back into my place. We got done picking up that Bobcat, dropped it off at the mechanics. I think it's gonna end up being a pretty good machine. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into the rest of this video. And I honestly spent probably like 30 minutes the other day in the chainsaw aisle at Home Depot contemplating on whether or not I should buy this. I honestly felt kind of dirty even thinking about contemplating getting one of these things, because as you guys can see, I like my Milwaukee stuff, wherever it is. I got that compressed a little bit ago. I got a ton of Milwaukee batteries, but what I ended up getting, and it was kind of a really hard decision, I got a RYOBI electric chainsaw, and I had the Milwaukee one in my shopping cart. I was on my way to the checkout aisle, but I started thinking, you know what? I'm gonna see if the electric chainsaw is comparable to the gas-powered chainsaw. So as good as that Milwaukee chainsaw probably is, I know it's probably a great tool. I ended up going with the RYOBI, whatever model this is, because it's got the 40-volt battery, it's got an 18-inch bar, and I have the Echo CS400, which also has an 18-inch bar. All right, well, I just had my helper join me. She's actually gonna go ahead and film for us, so I can use both my hands. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Probably the charger. This is probably the battery.
This is the lawnmower. I mean the. Sorry.
We're gonna go ahead and give this guy a little bit of a tune-up. Go ahead and open these boxes up, get a new chain on it. So that way it's a fair competition. So the tune-up kit takes like 2 minutes to do on these. It's super easy. The little filter's inside the gas can for anybody that might be wondering. So next we're gonna swap the chain out real quick so we can have a fresh, clean, sharp chain. I don't know, I think the gas-powered one might start spinning faster. I'm gonna check again. Gas-powered one obviously smokes a little bit. I don't know, maybe it's about the same. The gas-powered one obviously sounds cooler. All right, so now that John's back, we're gonna go ahead and actually do the scientific part of this experiment. So I'm just topping the battery off real quick. It's pretty much almost full, but as soon as that's done, we're gonna head over there and actually go start chopping down the tree and see how many big cuts we can do with this saw. All right, so now the battery's done charging. We're gonna go ahead and take off this beast of a battery and go do some science.
Oh, it's so heavy.
It goes in on the side.
Locked and loaded.
All right, let's go. Wait a second. No. Curls for girls.
Take out so many of my jokes.
So, all right. So here's the tree that fell down like probably a good year and a half ago, maybe.
Still growing.
Maybe even 2. It does have some roots in the ground back there still. So it does kind of still grow. What should we start with? The gas powered or? All right, we're gonna do the gas powered first.
Pump it up.
Pump it up. Really, for all you old timers out there, you might get that.
Nikes. Like I said,
All right, get rid of this little branch. Oh, hold on. Let me push the electric start again. Okay, here we go.
uniform-ish. We can make coasters now.
Oh, should that be our next giveaway?
Next giveaway.
Custom coasters. Brand Get Muddy on here. All right, let's see how this electric saw does. Hey, girl.
Hi. We got an audience now.
All right, here we go with the electric one. Supposedly it has faster spool up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off this ugly thing, like a big cut, because you can't make a coaster with that, or can you? I don't know.
Make it into a handle. We'll make a mug.
Oh. All right. So
that's assuming we're good at working with wood.
Yeah, here we go. No, it might have been faster.
Initial thought?
I'm digging it. So one cut. I think that's it.
Battery dead?
Yep. Yep. That's all she wrote. How many was that?
That many. Let's see.
Hold on, because I think we cut, what, 4 with the...
Yeah, I think it was these 4 first.
Okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And these are roughly what, like...
6, 8 inches.
Yeah, I'd say 8 inches. 8-inch circles. All right, so it cut about 17 and a half, maybe a third pieces of wood at 8 inches, roughly. Which really, I mean, we were just cutting like little saucers. But if you were to do like this whole tree, it would have almost cut up down the whole length if you were doing like 1 foot long sections. So I think this about wraps up our chainsaw review. I think we're good. Yeah.
It's not a heavy duty power workhorse, but if you're just doing some cleanup, it's good. Probably.
Probably. Oh, here comes Tractor Boy. Hey, how long did it take you to get up here? That many?
Yeah.
Hey, we got a serious question for you.
What?
Who do you think should be the winner, Zach or Tim?
Zach.
Zach? All right. You heard the man. Zach, you were the winner of the last intro game giveaway, so hit me up on my Instagram at Mr. Get Muddy, and we'll get you something sent over from the shop. All right, Zach, so legitimately, I think we're going to build you a coaster to send out to you. So we dug out the old planer. We haven't turned this thing on in probably, dude, since we worked at the airport. Oh, hey, Black Widow. Hello, friend. All right, so I'm finally almost ready to start welding. Got the workbench about cleaned up. You guys see this O-ring kit right here? My wonderful kids dumped it out on the ground, so it took me like 45 minutes to reorganize all these O-rings. But I got these all organized. Gonna put my wrenches away, and then we're gonna lift the axle up onto the workbench and start welding. Mucho O-rings. See if we can get them all. Close. Yep. All right, back to what's important. Got the workbench cleaned off. Do you think I should gas weld or flux core? Gas. We'll make it look good. I'll get the gas. I'll have to change the wire out. It is comida time, so we're gonna go eat, and then when we get back, I am gonna weld this thing up 100%, even if I go to bed at midnight tonight. So just got back from dinner. It was pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and start welding this thing up. My brother's still out and about getting his dinner. When he gets back, I am gonna have him help me get this up on the workbench. I can do it myself, but it's easier with 2 people. So hopefully I'll have this thing tacked together. Also, remove any smartwatches and move your phones far away, because if a piece of slag hits this, it's done for.
Well, I don't think you can get it centered. Can you? Well,
No, I'm gonna take this line like just straight down.
all the way out.
Yeah.
Sure.
And we'll see where we go from there.
Whether the other side.
I think we've got it upside down. Sorry. You did a good job, though.
It's ready for me.
Yeah. I think if we get this center flange up in here, just cut this. I think it'll be super close. We might have to like barely trim a little bit up here. Always use safety glasses, everybody.
Is that what you call squinting?
Yes. All right, well, John's got to get going. We got a kind of an early day tomorrow, so he's gonna take off. And all I have to do is like finish welding up all the seams on this. So I'll get that done, and then welding it up will actually be pretty quick. Then I think I'll call it a night. I'm not gonna put the mount for the 4-link on here yet, but at least we'll get the truss on there. It should be pretty sweet. All right, it's not welded yet, but I'm about to. You guys can see that it lines up like perfectly straight with the edge of the pumpkin right here, or where the differential cover goes on. All right, guys, well, there it is. There is the truss kit all welded up. Obviously it's still kind of dirty. I'll clean it up. The only thing that's got to happen still is I got to grind this smooth, because I'll get the bracket that goes on here. I'll show you guys that real quick. So this is what it look like. This will be positioned a little bit farther forward. Obviously this is the rear facing side, so this right here gets a link, that gets a link. It's part of the triangulated 4-link suspension. So it turned out pretty sweet. I'm super digging it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the screws this video. It's getting kind of late. I gotta wake up early tomorrow. But it turned out really good. This is from Arctic Industries. It was not made for the Dana 70 HD, but just very minor tweaks, and I was able to get it to fit on there. So far I highly recommend it. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you could do me a huge solid, like, subscribe, share that video with your amigos, hit that notification button so you continue to follow along with this stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.